You know, guys, I'm all about that summer glow, but don't underestimate me. I'm all about that winter glow as well. Why keep the glow just to summer? Today, I'm gonna be giving you a step-by-step, easy makeup routine to achieve that gorgeous, wintry summer glow. Keep watching. I'm gonna go back to an all-time fave. We all know it. It's the BECCA Illuminating Primer. I don't use a lot of this. I literally use like 2 pumps, and that is like 2 pumps. So that's what it looks like. And I dab a little bit all over my face with a wet beauty blender. So it just gives it that shine, and I am in love with this. And it's just such a beautiful base for that glow that we're going for. But again, it's very light because I'm gonna build a little bit today to show you guys how to get that really good glow instead of doing a fake tan. Okay, so that's my first step, and we all know it's BECCA Highlighting Primer. Okay, so my second one, I've always been a fan of Laura Mercier. My color is sand, it's always been my color. And actually I'm gonna start with that. This is an oldie but a goodie, and what I like about this one is that it's light, but it has great coverage, and it's one of my kind of perfect foundation slash tinted moisturizer that the color is perfect. Again, I am Sand 3W2. And what I really like about this and why we're using it today is that it's really, really buildable. When you're going for like the kind of unnatural glow, you really wanna build it to make it look a little more natural. So a little bit, and a little bit really helps achieve that natural, beautiful glow. So I'm gonna just do it with my hands. And I always go all the way up just with my fingers, my 3 fingers all the way up. And I really press it in. And this is something that really goes on sheer, but you can really build on it. And you can see I'm giving myself a little bit of color bump. I'm a little pale right now, so we're bumping me up. Okay, so you've got 2 steps. You've got the BECCA Illuminator, and then you have the Laura Mercier Tinted Foundation, oil-free, which I also like. In the Sand is my color. So it's one color bump than I'm used to, but I love this color. We're gonna mix a product from Laura Mercier called her Tinted Moisturizer Illuminating. And so there's 2 different ones. One is Golden Radiance and one is Natural Radiance. So this is really where you're gonna get that warm glow. So this is like your cherry on top. So you're gonna mix these on your hand. So this one is the Golden Radiance, and this one is the Natural Radiance. Just so you guys can come in and really see the difference. Can you see that? I'm gonna take this brush right here, and I'm gonna mix them together. And again, I'm just gonna go a little bit of a layer over, and it just helps give it that, exactly what it's called, that illumination, that little bit of magic, that little bit of extra glow. Okay, but these are great. I love these. These are, this is kind of the first couple months I've been using this Tinted Moisturizer Illuminating Laura Mercier Golden and Natural Radiance, okay? So it still gives you a little bit cover, but this is the extra pop that we're doing. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is the Macadamia. It's my all-time go-to creamy concealer from NARS. Again, we're gonna do the little bit of a triangle. Some people like a lot of concealer, some people don't. Just depends on how dark you are and how kind of patted on. And again, I use a lot with my fingers. Some people use brushes, some people use beauty blenders. Anything goes. And again, I try to pat and not rub. And again, with any concealer, it really depends on how much coverage you need. Is it a daytime look? Is it a nighttime look? If you're trying to fake sleep, depends on how much concealer you use. But honestly, this one from NARS is kind of like my go-to, and I keep trying to find new ones, and I try them, but I can't show you guys because I love this one so much. So to set everything, we really do need a great powder. Again, I go back to an oldie but a goodie, but the translucent Laura Mercier, it's really, really good. And it really sets it. So I do a light layer, and I will do more at the end depending on where I need it. I always go a little heavier in the T-zone. So next, I'm going to do one of my favorite palettes. It's the All-in-One Bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury. It's just gorgeous. I mean, it's sculpt, it's highlight all in one. It looks chic. It's got a rose gold. It's just, I love it. It's so awesome. So I'm gonna do a little bit of sculpting. And I love this brush. See this brush? This is a really good one for your kit. This is one from Morphe. Since it's kind of angled, it's really great for blending and sculpting your cheek. So I'm just gonna kind of go up under, see? Kind of like do your cheeks in. And that's where naturally, it's good for that. Then I'm gonna brush it across my nose for more of the natural look. And again, I keep building. Then I'm gonna go in my temples. People forget temples. It makes you like, of course, when you're younger, like you're a little more, your bone structure is a little more prominent. And so if it's not, they kind of like can make it with a baby face. But as you get older, it's really important to get in there with your temple as much as it is. I don't know, it kind of like defines your face. And underneath your jawbone. Okay, so then there's gonna be the highlight, which I'm gonna use another brush. I'm gonna use this one, it's Japanese, I love it. And again, just here and here, a little bit here. A little bit here. Go ahead and do over the eyes. I'm obsessed with this. This is so good and it's so buildable. Can I tell you what I like about this in particular is that sometimes I feel when I like try like a bronzer, I'm like, I stick my thing, I'm like, oh, and I do like one mark, I'm like, oh my God, I have to start over because literally it's not blendable. Like this is, you see how much, and this is real time, you see how much I'm putting on. But again, it just, it's great. It goes on super, super easy. Okay, so the next one is a little brow perfector. This is also one that I love. It's from NARS and it's called Blonde Cool. It's like the perfect color. And just do a little bit. And you know what, I will say brows, like I think brows kind of take your makeup to another level. You can always be natural, but always, you know, don't forget about your brows. It's like, it does define the canvas of your face and it always makes you look like you've kind of done your makeup. Like I always say when women get their makeup done, I'm like, you did your brows. Like, don't forget about them. Don't let them be the little orphan. And then I'm obsessed with this brow gel from Benefit. It's called Gimme Brow. And the color is #1. And always go up. And then kind of brush over. How good is that color? Come a little closer, see that color? It's good. The next is the amazing palette. So it's called Caramel Melange. And it's from Zoeva. I'm sorry. It says selected with taste. How beautiful is this palette? It's just like your golds and your shimmeries and your pinks and like, it's like the perfect warm glow for winter, honestly, also summer. So in the base, we're gonna start with, it's called Universal Delight and it's this one right here. So we're just gonna go like this. And just to kind of give your base a little bit all over. Give it a little bit of a base that really sets it too. I put a little powder already, so that's good. In the middle, we're gonna do, it's called Start Soft. I already have, so for women, like I'm already very deep in the crease. Some people will need to add more, some people will need to add less. I do not need a lot because I have that natural darkness there. Like people always say, are you wearing makeup? And I'm not wearing any. But again, if you want it just to really define it, kind of go in the middle and work it, and this is the perfect brush to do it. This is a MAC 217. And these are heavily pigmented, so a little does go a long way. And then I am obsessed with, it's called 182 Degrees C, and it's this one right here, and I'm gonna actually mix it with a little liquid center. These two right here, which are gorgeous. I'm gonna go all over the base. I mean, I'm sorry. Hello. Hello, glow. Gorge. Can't take it. It's the holiday. We need some glam. How pretty. Can you guys come in? How gorgeous is that? Gorge. So, and then I'm gonna go back to the Charlotte Tilbury. So we're gonna go from this to the Charlotte Tilbury, and we're gonna go back to the highlighter. We're gonna take a small brush. We're gonna get a lot on it, and we're just gonna go up to my brow bone, and it really defines it. You can see it pop right automatically. Look how great that is. And then you're gonna also go in your tear duct. Love that. Next, we're gonna do an eyeliner. And I really like this eyeliner. It's from Makeup Forever. It's called Aqua XL. And the color is D62. And it's like kind of a coppery brown. You can see how we're gonna kind of smudge it out just to give that little bit of definition, but I don't like for me to see any really hard lines unless we're doing like a cat eye. So I'm just gonna literally put some, like kind of smudge it here. And then I'm literally gonna smudge it out. And I'm gonna go up under. I'm gonna be a little messy with it because we're gonna smudge it. And then I'm gonna take a brush and I'm gonna literally smudge it down. And that's what I like about this eye. It's kind of sexy, smoldery, glowy, a little messy. Okay, next we are going to do my superhero of mascara. It's called It. And it is it. A little literally goes a long way. This is like the Mac Daddy of mascaras. And I literally take half of it off and then I build it up. And again, I'm gonna go towards the lash line. I mean, I'm literally dabbing. It goes on so. And it kind of really gives it that good length too. See how what a difference, I mean, that's just the mascara. You see how it like pops? I'm very into an underlash too. I kind of been away for it this year and I don't know why until the other day. I'm like, wait, I think I misbought a mascara. For me, it really opens up the eye and kind of makes my eyes look bigger, along with a little bit of white eyeliner, but a little bit of the bottom lash, I do think it really makes a difference. One little tip I can give you guys, a great primer for your lipstick is whatever powder you have left on your brush, just sweep across your lips, and that really can set your liner and can set your gloss, your lip gloss, or your lipstick, whatever you're using. Today, I'm gonna go back to one of my favorites called Lip Cheat, and it's Pillow Talk. It's the new spice. It's just awesome. I kind of bring it down all over, and then Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk. Ah, look at that. Perfection. Perfection. It's so good. And again, it's just, it's pillowy. It's glowy. Pillow Talk. Charlotte Tilbury. Love. All right, so there it is, a winter glow that is not a fake tan. I love doing things that, listen, every now and then I do the fake tan thing, but honestly, this is so much more natural, it's so much more beautiful, and it's super easy, and you can do it right in your home, wherever you are. And I do think the two key products really are your tinted moisturizer, the illuminating ones, and the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I think these two products really up the glow, up the ante, and really give that effect of a summer glow. I think these are two must-haves, because in the winter our skin gets really dull and it gets really dry. So the more you can moisturize, that's what we did. 3 different tinted moisturizer foundations and a little bit of primer by BECCA, which is always one of my faves. But next week I think you guys are gonna really like what I have come up with. It's really good. Love you guys.